of our meeting today. I'll now hand it over to Vice President Leon Buskens from the Chamber of Mines and Petroleum to officially close our webinar.
Thank you again, Honorable Prime Minister. Thank you for spending 3 hours with us this afternoon in your busy schedule. That really means a lot to the industry, to the country, and the value you place as partners, as the sector plays an important role, and we've seen the stats, the contribution towards the economy, the multiplier effect. Also, I'd like to thank the three presentations this afternoon. Thank you for Singapore and London, for Independently and John in Australia. And we've got about 160 participants around the globe, I think around 10 countries around the globe. Thank you for tuning in this afternoon and spending time with us. Prime Minister, thank you very much again for your opening remarks and also your closing remarks. We've listened loud and clear, and also the assurances you've given to the industry to work together. And importantly, you mentioned the deep consultation process for all of us and to manage any unintended consequences, especially in this time of many uncertainties facing us and multiple headwinds within and around the globe. You mentioned, Prime Minister, about we all on the same page. We are certainly all of us on the same page, and the intent, the strategic intent of the Chamber is to create understanding, I'll repeat it, of the importance of the industry and to build local expertise to attract investment and to empower Papua New Guinea to capture sustained nation-building benefit from our own resources. And you mentioned about local content, you mentioned about downstream processing. We've listened to those words from you. Prime Minister, also in terms, you mentioned about making and you mentioned Pogara, the ability to negotiate, sit down, negotiate on the same table, and come up with a win-win through hard negotiations without resorting to changing legislation. That's encouraging. And it's probably a consideration from all of us also in the business. We're all facing challenges, we're all facing pain also in terms of looking at existing acts with changing modifications only to meet the government objectives as a way of achieving these win-win long-term outcomes. So thank you again, Prime Minister, for those encouraging remarks for us. And good afternoon, everyone. Our webinar is closed now. Thank you. I'll see you again soon.